Hello and welcome right back to the channel, y'all. We'll jump straight to it. Today we're going to be talking about the vocalmaster.io dashboard. Who better to explain to you guys the dashboard than the person who put it together? My name is Alexsoy. I built an app called vocalmaster.io, which essentially allows us creators to collaborate. But in the process of doing that, I created a few tools, as you can see here, as I am actually preparing to go to audio engineering school. And so in that process, I just built a few tools that I want to explain to you guys here. The first thing that I want you guys to do when you log in onto the platform is click this button right here. It's going to give you a list of, could have been a lot more really, but I just summed it up to 13 steps to set up your profile entirely and build the platform. Now, I do have to be honest, I made a few other things to the platform after already updating this. So we do need an update, but the thing about it is that doing this list right here gives you the entire overview of the platform. So it's not so much necessary. These other things are just tools. The second thing that you guys would want to look into would be the account settings. Here is where you can simply update your profile. Importantly, put in your SoundCloud link there, because the SoundCloud link allows you to set up a profile picture. As you can see on the artist page, only artists that have a SoundCloud link ready show up on the artist page, right? On the artist showcase page. So it's important that you set up your link, your bio, and your display name. You can see what your profile will look like by simply clicking view public profile, right? And it'll show you a few things. The artist profile, it's actually a pretty nice place for anybody that's an artist and that has a booking kind of trade. If you're an audio engineer, a producer, if you're doing a service, right? Because it's gonna show your last 20 reviews for your last 20 collabs, and I even allow, let's see what it says, Vocalmaster. Yep, I accidentally looked up Vocalmaster. Vocalmaster is a collaborative platform designed for artists. Yes, it is. So it's gonna allow people to just look up your reviews, essentially allowing you to build a clientele. What I'm personally going to do is just grab this link right here and put it right on my Instagram, because with this link, not only do they get my reviews, they get a profile page, an artist profile page, but a booking link, right? So you are able to customize your profile by adding the SoundCloud link, right? It'll take them straight to your SoundCloud. Why SoundCloud? I'll be honest, because I started with SoundCloud. I think SoundCloud is great, and people all over the world have access to it, other than not everybody always has access to other platforms. And SoundCloud has always been one of those platforms that when I drop music, I know I can reach people that use every other platform. And also I find great artists on SoundCloud. I just love SoundCloud, to be honest, y'all. I find great artists there. And so as you can see, you can customize your area by your profile by adding a booking section, a booking link. It'll show if you're a signed artist, if you're an official student. I'll show you guys how to get those in a second. And it'll show you last 20 reviews, and also your people can come in here and comment on your wall. Great. Also, they can share your profile, as you can see right here. So now we can go back here, and a few gadgets that really are going to help audio engineers, producers, and just like I said, people that have a service for sale is going to be my clients. This is simply something that I built to help me as an audio engineer, but you guys have full access to it. It is the client tracker. So manage your client hour notes and payments. Simple. On your client's profile, they are going to have, when you add, let's start here. When you add a new client, when I say demo client, and then we are going to say that they got 8 hours from us, and let's just say, R&B art artist, and then just a few notes, right? You create that client, and so there you have it. You have your client. So the way that I I'm doing my audio engineering. I have obviously hourly mix and master, but the way that I do it is people can purchase a package of hours, right? And not only no, they don't have to use it right then and there. So what we did here is added a client tracker that allows you to either add hours or subtract hours. Now, when you subtract hours, perfect. You can put the day, let's say session time. There we go, PM, perfect node. And let's say we worked on a song, right? Confirm it. Cool. So hours remaining now, they're 6. Hours logged, they're there. 8, and you can even view session, essentially allowing you to keep track of all your clients. Okay, so you say I payment, we're gonna go 300, and we're gonna say 8 hours, and then we're gonna say monthly, right? Just to remember that that's a monthly thing. Awesome, we got it right here, 8 hours monthly, perfect. And so we got our notes, more notes, we save them. Awesome. We can also, on your client files, you can create a Google Drive link, which is essentially what the platform uses a lot. Google Drive is free, everybody uses this, and users can always just lock their folders, right? And so you can create a main project file, folder, master folder, save those links, and they'll be there for your client right there. A nice way for you to be able to always have everything organized. Okay, so to the dashboard here, that's it. That was a client tracker. That was a very important tool for audio engineers, producers, anybody that has a service. Now, the Vocal Master tools, I'm gonna give you guys a quick run through, is essentially an engineering hub for tools that I'm gonna be using. It's a growing collection of powerful engineering and learning tools, right? This hub contains multiple tools designed to streamline your workflow and sharpen your audio skills. Just to give you guys a quick overview here, you can study consoles, right? The SSL 4000 console flow, picture of a knob, and it tells you what to do. It's tools for you to learn. This is one of my favorite ones. The reverb calculator, right? You grab the BPM and it gives you information about the perfect delay, depending on what you want. Figure out what you need and you'll get it. Frequency trainer, so test, right? And so test for you to be able to get better audio engineering. Routing, same thing, it's just test. It's just a whole bunch of tools. You know, so I recommend you guys, one of my favorite Pro Tools shortcuts, right? So you can take tests for tools shortcuts. One of my favorites is right here, God mode, where you have to type in the correct command. So it's a way for you to practice, right? And you have the Logic Pro trainer and the FL Studio trainer. They're the same thing, right? Trainers with test, all the commands. And when I'm talking about training commands, right? Same thing with FL Studio. Nice way for people to train. Okay, that's what you get with the Vocal Master tools right here. The audio class is another tool that I built because I'm starting audio engineering school, which essentially is most subject that you want to get good at with audio engineering. And inside, there are subcategories like core technology, music production, advanced, DAW, Pro Tools fundamentals that most audio schools do. And you can create notes here for the day, and you can usually, I'm gonna be transferring those notes onto, say, where his right, and so you do a subcategory Pro Tools, and then I paste those notes. When I save them, they'll be right here in my notes. Right here in the flashcard game, you can actually start a flashcard game with those notes. So as you can see, the note is right there, Pro Tools note. So it's a way for you to learn. Same thing with the workflows, right? So you can create workflows and test yourself on those workflows, right? So that's what you get with the audio school. I'm gonna do obviously separate videos on this pages, but right now we're talking about the dashboard here. And so here, let me go back. Perfect. Messages is a quick button to go to your direct messages. You can communicate with anybody on the platform. Make sure you connect with people. And that is those are all your tools here, this area. Now we can actually go into this section here where this is one of my favorite tools here, is the my solo projects, just because it's going to allow for organization. So you can add projects, create a new project. It's going to allow you to create the title, description, project title, status, date, right? You can move to the date and just kind of due date, all links that you need, the project, stem folder, mix down folder, so you can keep organized, right? I recommend that you guys just use Google Drive, create folders. I use Google Drive to keep absolutely everything organized, and the platform prefers that as well. Essentially, when you use projects, you have to do the Google Drive. You can add notes to your projects, right? So for example, on this project that I'm working on here, it's gonna be Twisted Ways. I'm working on Love in Spanish Volume 3. As I work on versions of the project, I can just upload them to, I have a demo SoundCloud, where I just upload like private tracks so I can listen to in the car and stuff like that, right? And so, or sometimes I just like to listen to them right through SoundCloud on a brand new computer that if I don't have my phone. And so what I do is I create version A, B, or C, upload those. Matter of fact, right here, look, there you go. So awesome, perfect. So as you can see here, I'm able to switch between my tracks, right? So you can even do an EP, right? You can work on an EP right here, but essentially it's for you to be able to listen to different versions of your track. You can always edit them, right? If you need new versions of your record, cool. And then you can paste the final record right here. You know, when you final SoundCloud link, awesome. Your notes go here. And so the really cool part about the notes section is that there's notes that you can automatically add on to the notes section. For example, if you're recording a note, recording date, the mic placement, vocalist mood, excuse me, and key takeaways, right? Let's say now you're mixing notes. So give you a few things there in the day, which is what I really like. Mastering notes, awesome. What about engineering checklist for your engineer? Recording session, awesome. So you have added a checklist. Let's see, we want to do a pre-mix preparation checklist. Awesome. So it allows you to kind of keep notes on there. That's one of my favorite tools. File links. For you to get the file links, you just go back onto the edit as you saw right there. So one more time. So you'll go Twisted Ways. We'll go files. No, I'm sorry. We'll go edit details. And so you just upload all your files right there. Okay. And so once you all your files right there, I'll show you exactly in a second how they'll go. You can add more links as well. I'm not going to add a link, but you can add some. You save that, and so when you go and view it, your link files are going to show right there. Keep everything organized, okay? Now, you can take notes on your chain, right? If you're an artist that's developing your sound and you're taking notes, or if you're an engineer that want to take notes on the chain that you use, the mic gear, you can add notes. So these notes will save right there, especially if you're an engineer student and you're working on projects and you want to remember what you were working on, right? You save all that. Awesome. And all that's saved. That is the solo projects tool. Okay. Perfect. Current XP, you're able to get more XP. The platform is absolutely free, but if for any reason you decide that you need to buy some XP, you have the ability to purchase some. Legacy projects is the projects that you have submitted to Vocal Master, right? Vocal Master as a team can work on your project, although we encourage you to collaborate with other users. And so you'll see how many projects in this area we have completed as a Vocal Master team. The collabs completed, obviously you'll be able to collaborate through the collabs marketplace. We have separate videos explaining the collabs marketplace, right? It's a really cool gadget for musicians, and essentially the main tool that we want you guys to use is the collabs marketplace. Upload your records, invite people or make them public, and pick up projects to work on so you can master your craft, right? Now, the vault, we have a go-to button for the vault. The vault is going to be explained in a different video, but it's a really cool way for you to make more XP in the platform by simply, instead of having it in your wallet, is having it staked and creating VMX so you can VMX is you buy things on the store. Since I'm an admin, it looks like this for me, but for you, it will look like this, right? So let's see. There you go. So we're working on creating each separate video for each separate product, but just know that's what it would look like. Log back in, go to dashboard. Okay, perfect. So the VMX, you guys will get to decipher that in a different video. A quick button to audio class as well. DAW, this is gonna be DAW manager or the DAW tools. It's gonna allow you to save templates, right? So I'm a big template guy. I like collecting templates, and I've built templates throughout the year. Right here you can get my bundle. I believe this is the bundle. Yeah, so here you get like 7-8 templates that I've made throughout the years. But that's the template that I have there, right? I have this template for me. You'll have your own template that you can create through here. You do have the chest, which once you click on it, you'll see what you get. Everybody that has access, that has an account in VocalMaster, has access to the open chest treasure, but access will be required. Essentially, we will verify that you have a VocalMaster account to give you access. There is a DAW workflow checklist, which is also in every class. You can see all of your workflows right here, and save more workflows, right? Workflows, I think they're important because they allow you to save step by step what you did to get the result that you got. Our brain is not perfect, so as you see, I'm already using it. I was listening to Devon, Help Me Devon's one of his podcasts, and I got a Pro Tools new session workflow from him. Plugin preset notebook. You can save a few plugin presets just in case you're ever in a situation where you don't have your computer, you don't have the thing in front of you that you got it. It's a preset. You can always save it here. If you just love it that much, you can always pull your account and know your presets, and a whole bunch of engineering calculators that you can use to get a foundation when you're mixing, right? If you're confused on something, just come in here. You got a reverb calculator, right? You can put 120 for the BPM. Awesome. And you can get a few things. There's a whole bunch. Like, you definitely got to come in here and just experiment with the calculators, use them, see if you like anything explaining. There's a calculator explanation, so it'll show you exactly the formula, how it's calculating it, and an explanation. Awesome. And so that is in the DAW tools. The My Client button, you have another quick button right here to the My Clients. You can also delete those clients. You see, it kind of rearranges things. In this section, you're going to be able to apply to be an official vocalmaster.io artist, which I recommend that everybody applies to become an artist. I'll review your submission, show it to some of the team members here at VocalMaster. And if you get qualified, as you can see right here, the deadline is every quarter of the year. There's 30 days as of right now, but depending on you, when you watch the video, you'll see here at the bottom, this is in the homepage. Okay. And so we recommend everybody applies. You also get a student grant. You get 10,000 XP deposited into your VMX vault right here. And so you get XP 10,000, and then you get VMX depending on how many people have XP staked in the platform. Your VMX value will go up. I want to give you an example here, just a very quick example. As you see right now on this profile, there is, matter of fact, let me show you something. So Ghost Mode has 1.02 million VMX right now, right? Because I'm going to add onto the platform, the VMX multiplier is gonna go up. Therefore, the same amount of VMX that Ghost Mode has is going to jump. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 1 million XP. So that's a million XP. Watch this. His VMX is gonna go up. We're gonna refresh. And so Ghost Mode now has, so his VMX went up to 2.3 million VMX. Why? Because now the platform multiplier is at 17 because of the fact that I added a million XP on it, right? Now, I'm gonna unstate that million. Cool. Perfect. And so as you see, Ghost Mode now is back to his 1 million. Very simple explanation on how VMX staking works and why you should leave some of it so that your VMX can always increase. On this area, you'll be able to quickly go into the Learning Hub, give somebody XP, right? This is a really cool tool because you can choose anybody here. And you see why it's important that you make your profile, you use your SoundCloud link, right? Or that you update your SoundCloud, because only the artists that I know. See, for example, I'm gonna give John 1,000 XP. The platform fees 10% gift. Perfect. Gift it to him. And if I see my activity feed, I can see that I sent John 1,000 XP less than a minute ago. And I also just got a notification letting me know that I sent John some XP. And so perfect. You'll also be able to go straight to the vault from here. And the vault is going to be a place where you can unlock the artist ecosystem, right? You're gonna be able to secure your domain, build your funnel, and monetize your fan base. You're going to simply update a form and submit it. If you get qualified, we will simply just build it for you. If not, we will guide you on how you can build it. But make sure that you apply at the vault. You can simply access it clicking on the vault, or you can go to the dashboard and simply go right here into the vault. Okay, now in the my purchases, this is where you're gonna be able to see all the purchases that you have made in the store. Open the product, watch the video. All of them come with a video and a link to access it. Also, your activity feed, as you saw, you're gonna be able to see everything that's happening XP wise. A few things don't have XP, but they are a notification. And also you can start a new project. These are legacy projects which that Vocal Master works on. You also have your referral link right here on the dashboard, which allows you to get 100 XP yourself and that person by simply using referral codes. Now, that has been the dashboard. I hope that you enjoyed the platform. If you have absolutely any questions, go ahead and comment. My name is Alexsoy, and you can let me know anything that you would like to add to the platform. Any feedback in the comments, we are more than happy to read those. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.